Well, hello and good evening, everyone. Welcome to the third Cawthorne Communications executive stream. I've been doing some work since last time we met. I got a capture card set up so I can add some of my Switch library as well as other consoles I may have, in addition to getting sound alert set up. So if one of you wants to give that a go, feel free. No pressure or anything. So today we're going to be playing Luigi's Mansion 3. Hello, Jane. Is it, Jane Jonathan? Welcome to the stream. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. So, yeah, welcome. We tend to keep things semi-informal here, I think. So, yeah, we're going to be playing Luigi's Mansion 3. Oh, it's going quite alright. Had a busy day at work. Weather here's been a bit, abysmal. Pay no mind to the window behind me. It does not mean anything. It's been storming quite a bit. I was actually wondering if my power would go out at some point, and that would make it kind of hard to stream. Because if power's out, that means my internet's out too. Alright. But, yeah, I'm doing pretty alright. As far as Luigi's Mansion 3 goes, I've been a fan of the Luigi's Mansion series for quite a while, actually. Oh, you joined me from Twitter? Okay, good to know that Twitter's actually reaching people. That's actually really good to know. I work hard on posts, and with social media, sometimes it's kind of hard to tell exactly, like, who's seeing your stuff. But I guess it means I'm doing something right, because people are seeing my stuff. So yeah, I've been a Luigi's Mansion fan since the first game. A friend of mine gave me his game disc, and I played it on my Wii. I am not looking to upgrade at this time, thank you very much. Alright, so I think we'll move on to the gameplay for now. Alright, just let me switch the screen and get this running. Okay, I can hear the sound alright. So, let's see how this goes. I've played a little bit of this game before, but I'll admit I've owned this game for a little while and I just haven't played it through all the way just because I haven't had the time. Alright, let's see where this goes. You know, one thing I've liked as video games have progressed over time is the autosave feature. It can be really handy because sometimes you have those moments where you just can't step away from your game, or just you gotta drop your game. Same thing with being able to click the home button and have it pause. That's just really handy. You know, I think this is probably one of the first games other than Mario Kart to imply that the Mushroom Kingdom has, like, automobiles in any way. Like, buses, cars. To be fair, Super Mario Odyssey also did have cars in that New York-based area. Blue and Yellow Toad, haven't seen them in a while. I'll be honest, I can't relate to that. I have never been able to fall asleep while traveling. And there's the Polterpup. Cute. Look at the little guy. I'll be honest, I've always loved dogs. Cats too. Okay, that courtyard is pretty gorgeous. And so's the outside of the hotel for now. I'm going to guess, as was standard with Luigi's Mansion games, Mario needs to be saved somehow in a sort of, reverse of what usually goes on with the Mario series, where you're rescuing Peach. You know, come to think of it, whenever you see cartoon characters, they always have, like, custom luggage with some sort of character logo on it that just says, this is this person's possession. And I've always wondered, where do they get this sort of thing, and how much does it cost? Because I want it. Get one with the little crow logo like you see on the back of the computer on the desk in front of me. Alright, everything looks great. The question is, how will it go horribly wrong? By the way, if anyone can let me know, is the audio alright? Are you hearing me okay? Stuff like that. Alright. There's Mario. Okay, that's better than some continental breakfasts I've seen in some hotels I've been in. Like, they got the frickin' strawberry shortcake stuff, pretzels, and an ice sculpture. Alright. You guys have anything to say? Yeah, depending on how long you're staying, that's way more than enough. I'd imagine you'd be staying here a couple of days, maybe a week at most. What all's in there? That just seems excessive. Now here's a face that just screams confidence. I think I'll talk to you last. Also, you seem very twitchy. It looks like you haven't checked in yet. Please make your way to the front desk. It's right over there. Okay, ominously reverbing voice, with a mouth that doesn't move and dead eyes. I'm currently going to ignore your advice for now until I explore more. Please make yourself comfortable. Perhaps you'd like to sample our selection of beverages? Okay, you'd have to tell me what those are first. Right now it just looks like you have coffee. Coffee, and more coffee, which unfortunately I do not drink. I'm not knocking those who do, I'm just saying I personally don't. What do you think of the hotel? We take pride in the luxury and splendor it offers. You have no feet, and your legs do not touch the floor. Maybe it was an illusion? No, your shoes literally are not attached to your feet. Very interesting. Very unsuspicious. My apologies for the inconvenience, but the elevator is temporarily out of service. We should have it in tip-top shape soon. You look like you have googly eyes. 'Cause your pupils do not match your eye movements. Do you say things? This hotel is so big, Luigi. It's gorgeously decorated, too. We're so lucky to have gotten an invitation to come here. Ciao. Looks like she's picked up a little bit of Italian from Mario. I guess that makes sense. You speak to someone who speaks kind of another language, and I guess you kind of pick up words here and there. Is something the matter? I hope nothing is making your stay here less than perfect. Our entire staff is devoted to providing you with the ideal vacation experience. Alright, any other people to talk to? Other than Ghost Doggy. Like, why go all through that effort to fill a box with glitter? Alright, person who looks way too happy to be here. Welcome, guests, to the last resort. Are you ready to check in? I think so. Guests, welcome to the last resort. My name is Helen Gravely, and I am the owner of this hotel. Helen Gravely and the Last Resort. I see now that the implications of death and the puns are not going to be stopping anytime soon. I'm absolutely delighted that you decided to accept my invitation. Your legs do not move. Again, very obvious disguises. You all must be very tired. Come, allow me to show you to your rooms. Oh no, need to worry about your luggage. Our exceptional staff will take care of it for you. Seriously, you trust that guy with luggage? You're our VIPs, after all. We've prepared a first-rate experience for you. All the trappings of luxury. Shall we get going? I do not understand the appeal of the beehive cut. Like, it's poofy and tall and just... What was the point? What was the point? What was the appeal? Was it just... What was it, like the 50s, 60s when that was a thing? I have no idea. Alright, I'm gonna grab a drink here. Mario, Luigi, and Peach's rooms are over here. We've prepared rooms for your toads as well. Oh, you toads as well, not your... Okay, there goes that implication. I'm glad that's not actually there. I hope you enjoy your stay. I dare say you'll remember it for the rest of your lives. I am just imagining the most, like, thinly veiled maniacal laugh there. Why are y'all waving by? You're literally in rooms, and most hotels, at least 2 of those rooms would be conjoining in some way. So the question is, who got the conjoining rooms? Was it Mario and Luigi, or Mario and Peach? I would put a poll on here, but I have not quite mastered that yet. Oh look, it's all gold and sunshiny. Flowers, fruit baskets. It's so serene and peaceful. For some reason, there's a smiley emoji and a jack-in-the-box. I am sorry, but with all this, I would honestly begin to be a little bit annoyed. If this were a place I would actually stay in. Alright. Moment of truth. Does this place have a clean bathroom? Because I have seen hotels that have really nice bathrooms and others that have bathrooms I was afraid to use. Oh, the Polterpup's in here. And you can pet the dog. Whenever there is a friendly animal, it should be law that you are allowed to pet it. Bit of a backflow problem there, looks like. Toilet paper. It has all the fine trimmings. Oh. Okay, I was trying to get in the bed. Woof. Time to rest? Yes, I would say so. So, I saw what was in that suitcase. That was a full other outfit. So, do they just constantly fold the overalls and the shirts in together? That way they can just pull out the outfit all at once? I'm not sure whether to be confused or somewhat impressed by the efficiency. Thing is, though, you'd have to separate them in order to be able to get dressed. And it's sleepy time. Oh boy, middle of the night screaming. Always bodes well. Okay, I get that this is a Luigi's Mansion game, so a flashlight's kind of a feature, but why did Luigi bring a flashlight? Was he trying to read in the middle of the night? And if so, wouldn't he just flick on the lights in his room? I mean, he's the only one in here. Whose sleep would he be disturbing? The Polterpups? I honestly don't think the Polterpup gives a shit. Alright, let's explore the room. Okay, it's become abundantly clear that wherever this is, they're just dicking with you. Okay, messed up tea set. Ghosty I would buy those for a Halloween party. Not gonna lie, I would. Oh, look, crows. Our fine feathered friends. The logo for my company. And now it's an Oni mask with bat wings. Exactly how those go together, I know not. Ooh, money. Alright, so I can knock the balloons loose. See what interacting with the desk does. Probably. Okay, that would startle anybody. Open a drawer and suddenly a claw pops out. It's like you're being strangled by the Thing from the Addams Family. Alright, open. That would be probably one of the most uncomfortable bathroom experiences that one could ever have. Springs and toilets do not go together, at least in the bowl. If I'm not wrong, I actually believe that typical toilet workings, there's some sort of spring involved. But I am not a plumber, so they just... You know, if these are fake bones, I'd have less questions, but if they are actual bones, I have many questions. The first of which being, wouldn't the dead kind of pay respects to their own remains in some way? I don't know. Maybe that's just my opinion. And there's the door. I'll be honest, if it weren't for the fact that the place was kind of filthy, I would stay in a hotel that had this kind of theming. It's kind of dark, kind of creepy. Exactly my cup of tea. Okay, like the skull display. Peach, you never put your luggage away. What, did you expect the bellhop to do it for you? Alright. A gargoyle. Okay, where do you get candles like this, and what do they smell like? Because, like, if I can get a candle that looks like that and has a nice scent, I'd want it. I want it, and I don't know what all you ordered, Mario, but we are not paying that bill. Although, considering how many coins you grab in each game, I think you're not too worried about the bill, are you? Honestly, my theory is Mario is secretly loaded. And considering Luigi has at least one mansion, Luigi might be too. Okay, I like the painting. That kind of looks like one of the mansions from the second game. I think it was the first one you go to. Okay, janitor cart. Do they actually use it to clean up is the question. Alright. Garbage can. Can I interact with you? Why, yes. Yes, I can. You know, one of the things I actually kind of missed from the first game was the Game Boo Horror, I think it was called. The little thing where there's literally just straight up a gold bar and a thing, along with like $5. I'm not sure what the exchange rate for gold coins to dollar is, but I'm pretty sure it's decent. Okay, nothing there. I gotta explore the rooms first, probably. Alright. Mario, why'd you have a pizza party and not invite us? Also, you are clearly not a clean eater. Kitties. I'm not sure I want to know what's in the teacups. Okay, there's gotta be something. I cannot get out of there. Another Jack in the Box. Okay. Looks like the ghosts were particularly trying to screw with Luigi. Right. Seriously, with video game characters, cartoon characters, they always have customized stuff. Mario has monogrammed slippers. Like, not just like with the letter M on them, but specifically the M that's on his hat. Where do they get these? Monogrammed suitcase. And now let's check Peach's room. Last but not least. Okay, looks like Peach had a little bit of tea before she vanished. Because she is nowhere to be found. Maybe that's what was in all those. She was clearly keeping records of the Mushroom Kingdom's financials. Little known fact, Peach has an accounting degree. She doesn't fight because she spent all that time in college. Well, looks like they... Well, on the bright side, it looks like they were trying to mess with more than just Luigi in particular. Oh look, more crows. Luigi, they're just birds. Birds cannot hurt you. At least not but one alone. Floor 5. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh look! She was a ghost! Oh no, I never would have guessed that from the fact that her legs weren't moving. Well, 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 if it isn't the most esteemed VIP. I was just on my way to see you. Is your room not living up to your expectations? Doesn't it scream good taste? Oh, I can barely contain myself. You have no idea how much I wanted you to accept my invitation. Why is that? I'm sure you're wondering. You see, there is someone I truly adore. He's the inspiration for some of my greatest ideas, like inviting you here. I'm such a huge fan of his. That's why it's so wonderful that I get to introduce him to you. That's right, Luigi. I hope you're ready. Hi, King Boo. You're looking mildly unhinged. Surprise, Luigi. It's a me, King Boo. First off, how dare you steal Mario's catchphrase? That old coot had me locked up tight in his lab. But guess what? I got out. The hotel owner here was just dying to meet me. So she busted me out. Pretty lucky, huh? Anyway, I didn't think you'd actually show up here. I was ready, though, just in case. In fact, my vengeance is nearly complete. What do I mean by vengeance? Glad you asked. I'm trapping you and everyone in your little vacation party in frames. Aw, there, Luigi. It'll all be over soon. It's time for a family reunion. Booyah! You killed it with the booyah, dude. Just, it completely ruined. Also, King Boo, you gotta think of something more than putting people in paintings. Take that. Oh, and there's one more frame, of course. I saved it especially for you. Stay right there and put on your best terrified face, Luigi. This is game over. You have gone from looking slightly unhinged to very unhinged, King Boo. Run, 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 run. Run from the advancing wall of doom. Okay, I didn't know something with no legs could saunter. That was basically what that last little bit thing was. He was just like, he moved slightly to the side to pull out the frame, and it was practically a saunter. Okay, and we've gone from the Gold Hotel to the Ghosty Hotel. And I still stand by what I said. I would stay in a hotel with this sort of theming. Especially if it was a place that was known to be spooky. Looting, 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 looting. You know, they show this all the time in movies and cartoons with things going down the laundry chute and surviving, but honestly, no matter how much cushioning down here, you're gonna wind up a little bit dinged up. Alright. I would get the gold, but I don't have my poltergeist yet. So, riddle me this. Why would ghosts need laundry? Because from what I can tell, their clothes are basically a part of their spectral form, practically. Also, why would a ghost need a towel? Can a ghost get wet if they are not made of material matter and are intangible? Now look, I have seen my fair share of bedsheet ghosts, Luigi, but Those are towels. The steam vents I can't blame you on. You know, this is a pretty fancy hotel considering those dryers just went on their own. Polterpup, do not jump out of the furniture. We've talked about this. Does Ghost need to eat? Then, if Ghost no need food, because Ghost dead, why would Ghost need food for sustenance? Again, I get it's a cartoon, but there are just some times where I'm just like, how does this work exactly? And besides, overanalyzing things like this is part of how I get fun out of it. Nice old car. I believe that is trash. Oh. Again, jumping out of furniture. You know, I'm guessing the fact that he takes advantage of the fact that he can point like that, because I imagine compared to a dog's normal ability to point, that's kind of a net plus. Oh look, I got the ghost vacuum. So it can switch from the... Ooh. Man, this sucks. Yes, I know, obvious joke, but I had to. Okay. Now it blows. So does the flashlight tip turn into the vacuum nozzle, or does the flashlight just go into hammer space? You know, you can never jump in a Luigi's Mansion game, so I'm guessing that's kind of a way of giving you the ground pound without giving you the ground pound. Because ground pound's a pretty standard move in most Mario games. Now where are you going off to? Polterpup, come back. You are not going to join me in this quest? You know, one thing I can definitely give this game credit for already is the fact that the rats are actually rats. In the first game, at the very least, I haven't played the second one in ages, so I don't remember. The rats and all that, you'd see bats and all that, and it was just, they were ghosts for some reason. They were ghost rats, ghost bats, ghost everything. I'm going to get this car nice and clean. Because that's where the money is, baby. After all, how much money would you pay to have a random stranger who claims to have a ghost vacuum clean your house? Alright. That's a very classy looking car. Oh boy, a gemstone. I have a shiny. The first of many, I think. There was one in the dryer over there. Alright, did I miss anything over here? I don't think so. Let's get a move on. The rat dropped money. Does rat need wallet? Alright. Suck that up, suck that up. they really needed to sweep up their parking lot, apparently. I have been there. Ooh, money! Okay, that is clearly the best way to make money, because you can just take things off the shelf. Also, another question. Why do the ghosts in Luigi's Mansion always seem like they're just... Why do they just seem like they're absolutely loaded? Like... I mean, I guess once you're dead, you don't have to worry about money anymore, but at the same time, someone's got to own this property. Are there ghost tax? Do they pay tribute to the King Boo? Is King Boo the king of all ghosts, or just boos in particular? Is it ghost? Well, I really hope that's not a load-bearing column, but I have a feeling it is, and it's just cartoon logic and me looking into things too much again. Why ghosts need donut for sustenance? Ooh, that's a nice picture. I'm going to get this laundry room nice and clean. There won't be any more folding laundry when there's no laundry left to fold! Luigi, with that much money, you can buy yourself a new brother. He may not be Mario, but he's a brother. Alrighty, there's a rat in there. Okay, for an animal that small to take that much of an electric shock, they'd be dead. So maybe the rats aren't physical objects after all. Maybe they are, in fact, dead. But a different kind of undead than a ghost. Zombies, maybe? I don't know. Alright, vacuum up everything. Alright. So I can basically be the king of stripping everything out of the hotel possible in order to quote-unquote make money back for the stay. We all know people like this. They'll take the shampoos, they'll take the conditioners, they'll take the little lotions, they'll take everything. I myself am a son of people like that. And I will also not deny being guilty of the same. Because I would be lying if I said I didn't. But I think everyone's kind of done something like that now and again. You know, it's just like, hey, these are great things for one. For some reason, you run out of soap and you need to buy more, but you need to buy yourself one more day before you go in the store. Does it sound specific? Yeah, it is overly specific, but unfortunately, it's also a real thing that happens. Miss Gravesley, I would like to buy this hotel from you. $1,000 should be enough, right? I don't know how much a ghost dollar is worth in compared to a normal dollar. Oh look, there is a gem in a painting. I do not believe I have what's necessary to get it yet. Creepy flashing light. Usually that's a sign for an ambush, but I think it might be too early for said ambush. Or maybe it's just atmospheric because spooky. You literally have money growing on plants. Specifically a ficus. I can't tell if that's a Sims 2 reference or not. I suppose that makes sense. They wouldn't really need to bother with cleaning, because ideally, if you die, you probably won't have allergies anymore. That is a very fancy lock. Although I would think that a normal tumbler lock would do just as well. That one's probably just rule of cool. Oh look, all of the snackies. Alright. Open that. Oh look, a ton of stuff. Is there more? No, there is not more. I'm actually kind of surprised the trope of like a mimic has not been ever used in one of these Luigi's Mansions games. Oh look, we've got to have money. Go up the stairs. Vacuum. Dollars. I wonder how that works. Oh. There we go. Okay, I like the Art Deco style of that. That's actually really, really cool. However, maybe a little bit narcissistic to have that large of an image of yourself. Can't go down that, clearly. Open the door. Oh, look. I cannot get the gemstone. Alright, done the bills. More money. More money. I'm a CEO. I need all the money. Did I take everything off this couch that made it comfortable? Yes. But is it clean now? Yes. So I would argue that this is in fact a net plus. Okay. There's clearly some sort of mechanisms here. Question is, how does it work? You know, I get the feeling that these people do not like us very much. Okay, Luigi, that would in fact prevent you from leaving. Every now and then, the ghosts seem like they say just little actual words. Well, so much for stealth. Slam, slam. Oh, look, evil laughing. I'm sure they mean well. Alright, I'm gonna slam you into somebody else. Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Puny ghosts. Oh look, health that I did not lose. Do I think it'll give me money? No. Am I going to do it anyway? Yes. You know, given with the whole Art Deco and seemingly 1920s style this has, the little bass line there is pretty darn appropriate. Fire! I was aiming for that. I somehow hit the ceiling. Now, come on, I gotta hit my own face. Bullseye! They ain't caught me yet. Alright, so clearly the way forward's in here somehow. And that fixed it. So, I know it's kind of a staple for most hotels and media, but do people tend to actually send letters in hotels anymore? Because I have been seeing, like, stationery and stuff like that in hotels less and less as I've gotten older. I'm not that old. Alright. Now look. We can talk about how I'm wrecking their stuff all they want, but at the same time, considering how little actual, like, letters and stuff get sent anymore, I'm practically doing them a favor. How do I get you down? Maybe this has something to do with it. No, but I did get a diamond, apparently. Now, how do I get you off the desk? Swirl. 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 Oh. Well, I feel dumb for not thinking of the obvious solution there. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Alright, got that one. And my video game instincts tell me that were I to shoot the other two portraits, I would in fact get something for it. Because it's very obviously pointing at the faces. I am sorry, brother, but your sacrifice was not in vain. Because we're going to get something out of this. I feel it. I'll answer you in a minute. In this day and age, no one makes phone calls anymore. Fire. Oh, look. A pearl. Well, I was right. I did get something. I was just expecting it to be one of the big sparkly gems. If there's something I get it. They can't keep it on screen forever because assets and all that. But at the same time... I raise you a you need to do things, and sometimes you just want to come back later to collect the thing. Oh boy. You know it's always a good sign when laughter comes out of the phone as soon as you answer it. Alrighty, let's go upstairs. Alright. Ooh, what's through the walls? A red gem. Luigi, that was an appropriate response. Oh. You think you can do that to me? Jump scare me like that and just get away? Nuh-uh. You are going nowhere, Mr. Spider. How rich are these ghosts that they are literally, quite literally, throwing away money? Alright. Big door. It looks like things are not working at the moment. Does elevator work right now? Elevator does work. Oh look, I am on a floor with no button. All the elevator buttons are down. And I got my key back. So is this game designed around, like, isolated floors where each one's kind of a level in and of itself? Oh, look! Mr. Elvin Gadd. Well, that's a nice picture for him. Hey, King Boo. Did you think that maybe, just maybe, you might not want to keep someone who has put you in paintings just lying around? At least until you have won. I mean, that would be my thoughts, but maybe they think otherwise. Alright. Leaves. I need all the leaves. Alright. Got that. Shake that open. Trash and money. Oh, nice. They got a little handle. Ooh, what's in here? Oh, look. The spooky masks. You know, I don't think you guys are going to need these anymore. I'll just take them. Shoop. Shoop. Oh boy, a shiny. Yes, you did do it. Money, money, money. Money. Gold bars. They just have all of this. Gold. You are an object that does not exist. I'm guessing I will figure out the reason later. Nope. I must leave no dollar untaken. Hello? Money again. More money. Open that wide open. So there's a key somewhere around. I'm gonna guess in this room somewhere there's something I missed. Nothing there. Nothing there. And nothing. Oh, look. It is in the mirror. There we go. Just had to concentrate for a second or two. And there is a key. You're a wanted man, Luigi. You know what you have done. Alright. Ooh, I am doing very well this time around. 2 for 1. Now, let's just grab these for a second. You won't be needing those wanted posters. I've been absolved of my crimes. No one needs to know. No one needs to know. No one needs to know. All right. And there's another door open. They're just rats, Luigi. They won't harm you unless you harm them. However, given that this is a video game, we have every intention of harming them. Ooh, I don't think I've noticed that one before. Alright. Dollar bills, dollar bills, dollar bills, dollar bills. Carpets. I have a feeling this is the utility closet. I must suck up everything because it all hides money. It's been blown into the glass. Polterpup, I know you have a thing you want me to do, but your owner has other priorities at this moment. Ooh, what are you? Where do you go? How dare you? What was the point over here? There's gotta be something over here, but I don't know what it is. Okay, time to flash the safe. Okay. So, let's talk about the logistics of this. I think that's the right word. Luigi, do not use that too close to the beds. You will see things you do not want to see. Oh boy, we have released the money in the painting. Oh look, a gold spider. I wonder if he will drop money if I catch it. The answer to that is yes. And there's just gold bars sitting in a chair. So I can't tell if it's just because they're ghosts that makes money have no value to them, or if it's just because they have that much money. Hold up. Polterpup, I need to make sure that no one knows I am a wanted man. I don't even know what I did. But I will find out. And then I will clear my name and go on a path of vengeance.
If it isn't Luigi, you're precisely the last person I expect to find here. Hold that thought. Now isn't the time to catch up. What matters is, you'll do nicely.
Do nicely for what? What am I being voluntold to do?
Come on, Luigi. Get me out of here now. This hotel is filled to the brim with ghosts. Let's make a run for it. What was that? All of your friends have been captured? And you can't just abandon them here, you say? You're the same as ever, I see. Okay, I'm not thrilled about it, but I, Professor Elvingard, have an idea. First things first, Luigi. We have to get to my car. Will you take me there?
I'm assuming it's the one I found the vacuum in.
Hey, the new poltergeist goo you're wearing. You took that out of my car, right? We've got to get back to the underground garage. Let's go!
Oh. Your throat kind of starts to hurt a little bit.
Luigi, this isn't where we need to go. Our business is in the garage.
Correction! Your business is in the garage. I need to get those wanted posters. Never mind. Our business is out here as well. Since we're using the royal we here.
The elevator will get us to the garage in an instant. Let's hurry up before the ghosts find us.
See, what makes you think I am not looking for a fight? See, my slightly hunched, slightly shaky walk screams confidence. A man who knows exactly what he wants, and that thing he wants is a fight. He even has the look of confidence. The clenched teeth, the shivering. He is seething with rage. Seething with rage and righteous fury. Alright, I need to see if there are any other wanted posters.
Luigi, I told you the elevator's that way. Why even consider using the stairs when there's a perfectly good elevator?
Mainly because I, for one, even though I am well aware of how safe they are and how mechanically they work, I am absolutely terrified of being in a box suspended by a thin steel cable, regardless of how strong said steel cable is. And slam!
Hey Luigi, look at that! It's money! And lots of it! Even with all the dangers here. I'm sure we agree that money is still important.
On that, Professor Egad, I agree with you. Money is very important.
The ghosts don't seem interested in grabbing it. What's the saying? You can't take it with you? Well, I definitely want it anyway.
No. It's mine. It's mine.
Keep your eyes peeled and grab as much as you can. You know, while you're capturing ghosts and saving your friends, multitasking!
I'm starting to like the way this guy thinks. Okay. Professor, I think that you very much oversold how much money that was. All right.
Of all the... Someone has removed all the elevator buttons! What's going on here? A mystery for later, I suppose. Go ahead and give that B1 button a push.
Basement 1. You know, the fact that they didn't make a easy listening sort of bossa nova version of the first game's theme for the elevator Wait. Okay, it's like they made little segments of... Oh, I see. They used the theme from the second game. At least for one of the mansions. I think it was that first one again.
It didn't seem like any of your friends were trapped on the second floor with me. They must have been taken to one of the floors higher up in the hotel, which means we're going to need those elevator buttons. Luigi, where do you think you're going? We need to hurry and get to my car.
Oh, look, a painting. You laugh at me? Professor Egad, who has the power here? I have the vacuum. And yet you dare laugh at me? I seem to remember a time before where I saved your ass. Not 5 minutes ago, maybe. It's probably somewhere between 5 or 10, let's be honest. I can finally grab this. Got anything to say on that, Professor? Oh, look. Mr. Bellhop. You look better without the frickin' face. You know, the face that looked like this. Now, we can have a calm talk about this. We don't need to resort to throwing things. You seem scared. I don't know why. I only have a vacuum that sucks up ghosts. Okay, so what am I doing wrong here? It's clearly when he's tired that he needs to do the thing. Do I need to thwack him with a luggage? Fire! That definitely didn't work. Oh, there we go. You dropped money. Okay, forget what I said about the peaceful talk. Peace was never an option. There you are. There you are, Mr. Moneybags. Now hand it over. Slap, slap, slap. You know, that cannot be good for your health. I don't know how ghost health works, but it can't be good for it. There is no escape. Nice. You managed to get the willpower to save your hat. You know, considering who we're playing as and how important they have their hats be in these games, I guess I can't really judge. Floor 1 and floor 5.
Oh, those are definitely the elevator buttons. I would never have guessed a ghost had taken them.
Who else could it have been? Who else could have taken the buttons? We are in a hotel full of ghosts. Like, by saying ghosts you didn't think a ghost would have taken them, you're basically ruling out the majority of the people in this hotel. Who else would have? The Mario Brothers would have had no reason. Peach would have had no reason. The Toads would have had no reason. So unless you are covering your own ass, it could have only been ghosts.
But there are only 2. Maybe there are other ghosts out there with the rest of the buttons.
Gee, you think? Yes, I'm well aware this is because tutorial.
No matter. Let's go to my car. I've got something very interesting I want to show you.
I will say this, Professor. You do drive a nice car. Which I am pretty sure you stole from the mansion in the second game. The first one. Because it looks like the one that was in the garage. Maybe. You know, when stuff pops out of nowhere, I just always have to ask, how does it work? Like, how does it go from mini thing to big thing? With Ant-Man, it's explained as, like, the mass compressing. But, yeah, Luigi, I'd be shocked too. Considering how much matter is actually made up of empty space, theoretically the limit to how much you could shrink something would be infinite if you could compress it enough. Realistically, though, you can only crunch something so small before you break
it. Welcome to my lab. This is another of my brilliant inventions, a portable laboratory. It's sturdy, safe, and air-conditioned.
Very important since we're getting into summer here, at least in the northern hemisphere.
I always knew I'd need this one day. Good thing I brought it along with me, right?
I would question the logic in needing to carry around a portable research facility, but then again, in my younger days, I would carry around a first aid kit in my backpack for my walk to school just in case. Ironically, it did actually come in handy a couple of times.
You want to know what I'm doing in this hotel? It's a bit of a long story, but in short, I was tricked.
Well, it was either that, or much like the second game, you were literally doing research in this area because ghosts. And that's kind of your thing.
I got an invitation from someone claiming to own this hotel. They said they had a precious collection of ghosts gathered from all over the world. No self-respecting ghost researcher would pass up on such an appealing offer, obviously.
So, yeah, you wanted to research ghosts. If you had known about this, I'm sure you would not have needed an invitation. You would have just shown up.
I accepted their invitation, but when I arrived, the invitation was only a ruse. They captured me and took my precious ghost collection. Oh, that includes all those ghosts you'd worked so hard to catch for me before.
So, there's 2 games worth of ghosts in this hotel, is what you're telling me. Except, the ghosts so far look nothing like the ghosts from the previous games. Except for the fact that they're all see-through.
Even King Boo! Losing him really got under my skin. He's my favorite.
Egad, I don't want to ask what you do with your ghosts in your spare time.
What? They've released King Boo?
They took your ghost collection and their ghosts. They're obviously not going to be too pleased to keep them in containment.
That hotel owner. What has she done? Luigi, you're our only hope against all odds, without any hesitation and at any cost. Get my ghost collection back.
Yes, ghost collecting is clearly our first priority. Not saving my sibling, which is now in a painting. Another thing which you invented.
And speaking of ghost collections, why don't you give me all of the ghosts you've captured so far?
Plug it in, plug it in.
All right, keep on catching those ghosts. Oh, and be sure to come back to the lab. I'll set up the gallery so that you can view ghosts that you've captured. What's with that look, Luigi? Am I forgetting something important?
I don't know, are you?
Oh, that's right. I forgot about saving your friends and family. Completely and totally forgot.
That's like the only other times I have encountered you, Professor Gadd, is when my friends are somehow in jeopardy. In the first game, the only reason why that's not at the forefront is because I didn't know. And honestly, considering that we've encountered Boo 3 times, and both previous times he shoved Mario in a painting, and he seems to be repeating behaviors, I think it's safe to say that he imprisoned my friends and family again. Those are the only times I have seen you in person.
Regardless, to find ghosts and your friends, you'll need to explore this hotel. To help you out, I'll give you one of my greatest inventions yet. I call it the Virtual Boo, VB for short.
Even though this is probably one of Nintendo's biggest failures, the Virtual Boy, I adore the fact that each iteration of Luigi's Mansion has had some sort of old Nintendo console that's portable in some way as a communication device. However, this one comparatively seems a little clunky, but I can't say I hate the pun.
It's a state-of-the-art virtual reality device, fitted with fancy red screen. Really cutting-edge stuff.
Nothing says cutting edge like red. As the CEO of a broadcasting company, I am well aware of the irony in this statement, considering that red is in the company logo.
And red is all the rage, you know?
You know, green used to be your thing before that. I'm actually surprised this lab doesn't have more green, because green is usually what's most associated with spooky supernatural things. At least in my mind. Maybe that's because I've read far too much Lovecraft, and when I think of supernatural things, I think of Cthulhu, and I think of Cthulhu as green. Maybe.
Just wait until I finish the marketing materials on this. It'll fly off the shelves.
Oh, Professor Gadd, you poor unfortunate soul. There are far better VR systems out there these days. And even then, they're still a little bit gimmicky.
You can use the VB to communicate with me at any time. Hey, maybe we can test out the communication system later.
Oh, does that mean you're gonna call me? I hope the ringtone for this one is as good as the previous two games.
Press plus to look into the VB. It'll display our current objective for you too. It's quite useful. Oh, and I have one more thing to give you. The very first thing you need to do is install this elevator tracker is inside the elevator for me. Okay?
Yes, get it.
As for what it is, I'll tell you later. Go on and get it installed. Head for the elevator. I'm counting on you, Luigi.
Also, in case you're wondering why you can't see some of the text, it is because I am in the way, and so that is why I am reading them out loud to you. Plus, I do like having a little bit of opportunity to do voices every now and again. Okay, multiplayer. Talk to EGAD. Guide and settings. Gallery. I think I want to go to explore. Seriously, Professor, you just had a frickin' bunker in the trunk of your car. And not a tiny, panic room. An entire freaking bunker with a vault door and what looks like a serious HVAC system. Oh. I know exactly what that's used for. Let's do a little bit of exploring, see if I can grab some of the collectibles I couldn't get before, since it looks like even though he never said anything about it, I got the plunger shot. Alright, where's the door? There's the door. Oh look, spiders here that weren't here before. Lucky me. I don't care for spiders that much. Slam! Alright. I'm gonna take a wild guess and... Obvious solution is obvious. Can I open the rest of you? We will find out. We will see what you contain. I will pinch every penny out of this like I am EA and microtransactions. Huh. You thought you could get the drop on me. The answer is no. Nope. Dealing with it.
What are you doing, Luigi? Head for the elevator.
I've got business of my own to take care of, dude. I know what it is you want me to do. See, me, it's understandable to be in a bit of a rush, but you, it seems a little odd.
Hello, Luigi. It seems like the installation was a success. Now then, as to what that device actually does, well, it extracts map data about the floors from the elevator. And then it takes all that data and displays it on the monitor. Isn't that great? Hey, why don't you take those elevators you collected and insert them into the panel?
So they just screw themselves into place. That kind of implies the buttons themselves are haunted in some way.
Oh yeah. Now you're able to view the map of a new floor. There's another surprise, Luigi. That device links with the virtual boo. The map data is automatically sent to the VB, so you can view the map anywhere, anytime.
So it's kind of like its own little network. Huh. Interesting. Alrighty.
If you open the map from the VB menu, you can check out an even more detailed map. Don't go forgetting about it, okay? Let me break it down for you, Luigi. The map is super helpful for exploring different...
I get how maps work. While exploring the hotel, you should hunt down many mirror buttons. Those buttons will let you reach new floors.
Right for exploration. Oh, and you might find your friends there.
This is metagaming information, but I'm fairly certain that until I have all the buttons, I will not be able to retrieve my friends. At least not all of them.
One more thing before you go, Luigi. We need to do a quick test of the VB's communication system. Open the VB with plus and select EGAD Hotline. I'm counting on you, Luigi.
So, if you're planning on selling this, are they all going to have the EGAD hotline installed? For your sanity, and maybe for your criminal record, I don't think that would be a good idea. Alright, press the button. I find those sounds very pleasing.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. This is EGAD, Resident Genius.
I would make fun of that, but considering what all he builds, I can't really refute that. Plus, let's face it, no matter how smart you are, we all do plenty of stupid things.
Am I coming through loud and clear? Fantastic! It appears that the VB's communication system is working perfectly. That means you can use this to contact me anytime you need to. If you feel the need to talk to me, just do exactly what you did for the test, Luigi. I may be able to offer some advice in a tough situation. Oh, you can also check out the log using the very same system. Let me know if that's why you're calling, and you'll be able to see your progress. Okay, testing my invention is fun, but we should get back to work, and speaking of work, I have a job for you.
Aren't I already doing a job for you? By collecting your ghosts? I installed this. I tested your equipment.
So are you able to take the elevator up to 5F now, yeah? I was actually staying in the room on that floor. There's a briefcase in my room. Could you fetch it for me, Luigi? My room number is... Oh, blast, what was it? Hey, you've got a map. You'll figure it out. What room was I staying in? Good luck, Luigi. Try to come back alive.
I gotta take a drink every time I do that. Doing that really dries out your throat because it's like from the very, very top almost, but not actually going into a high-pitched voice. Alright, I can't rip that from its thingamabobber. Alright, should I do what he says or should I explore some more? I'm going to explore some more. Because he wouldn't let me while he was with me. And now I can get this, I presume. Now, I'm clearly not coming back from this hotel, so I don't care if they kick me out for breaking things. I get the feeling I might need something there that I'm missing. Oh look, pumpkins. There's those wanted posters. Okay. Now, no one knows. He wouldn't let me get them earlier, so I'm going to get them now. I'm going to make sure my name is clear. That way they can't arrest me for anything. At least nothing they can prove. You know, I know they're supposed to look like they're hotel bellhops, but I'll be honest, they kind of look like an usher in a movie theater. Maybe it's just because both of those jobs are kind of associated with a similar hat. Do 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 do. Press the button. The 5th floor. I remember this floor. Luigi, you see wanted posters? You know what to do. Yep, still got a jamming ringtone.
Ah, Luigi, I just remembered something important I neglected to mention.
That's gonna be a common theme with you, isn't it?
The Vortigust goo of yours has a new feature that I would like to call Suction Shot. It'll work as a weapon for you on your adventures.
I already figured it out because I accidentally pressed a button.
Use Y to fire the rubber plunger, or you can stick it on to flat, smooth surfaces. And if you use the Poltergust goo to suck up the rope, and then press A, you can tug on objects and pull off a powerful slam to break them. You should start shooting it at things right away. Practice makes perfect, after all. Oh, and don't forget to get my briefcase, Luigi.
I kind of figured that one out on my own, Professor. I'm not gonna lie, you were of literally no help to me there. Money. I need more. Pretty sure I won't be able to move you just because, well, that's just kind of a heavy thing. So how many of these plungers does the poltergust have? I know that the other one kind of demanifested, basically, but it's worth questioning. Suck up the wanted poster, because no one can know. Ding, 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 ding. What are you? Do you drop anything? Nope, you don't drop anything. Okay, the important thing to do at a hotel is to take it all in. Whether that's by vacuum or visually, that I think is up to interpretation. The janitor cart ran away from me. I am mildly offended. Ooh, where do you go? Oh look, an elevator shaft. That doesn't seem dangerous at all. Take all the money. Again, thought they could get the drop on me. Look at all this money.
I'm Kelvin Cawthorne, and I like money.
Well, I know one of my objectives. It might not be the one the professor wanted, but it's the one I want. Open the door. Well, this doesn't look like Professor Elvingad's room. I don't think he is the music type. Like, call me crazy. Oh no, there goes his clarinet. Whoever's that was. It doesn't look like anyone's lived here in years. I doubt they'll miss it. Did they just put these balloons in for all their guests? I think it was a toad that was staying in here, likely. Open it. No spooky stuff. Just... Now that is an extreme type of cheapskate wherein you make off with the hotel's bed sheets. Because, let's be honest, no matter how comfy your hotel bed, I really don't think they're spending a whole lot of money on a bunch of, like, high thread count sheets. I think they're probably using sheets that are passable enough for most people to be comfortable with. And I'll be completely honest here. For me, with bed sheets, it's always been less about the thread count. For me, the thing that makes the difference is the material. Like, for example, in the winter, I've got some nice flannel sheets. They do great for cold. But then during the winter, I think I'd want something that's a bit more... Sorry, during the summer, I think I'd want something that's less warm.
Luigi, what's taking you so long? Go to my room and get my briefcase.
You know, I bet if you were doing this yourself, you wouldn't be going very fast.
If you can't find your way in the V, use the VB map.
I can find my way. I just make it a point to turn over every stone and leave nothing unturned. In the name of increasing my personal wealth, I am not at all sorry for what I have done. Alright, wanted poster. Of course I'm not going to let that just sit there. They don't need to know I'm wanted. Why would you? I'm just glad it's not my toothbrush. Still, I am frankly disgusted and appalled. Yoink. Alright. There you go. And slam. And slammy. And the lights are on, which means no more ghosts can spawn at the very least. Oh look, a feather duster. There's always a puzzle. Like, most of the time when... They did a really good job with the reflection work. I'm not gonna lie with that. Let's see what's in here. Oh, look. Well, I went into the right room by mistake. I hope you're happy, Professor. Eating the luggage. The obvious choice when you're caught rooting through someone else's stuff. Just eat it. Let's see what's in... Oh look, power tools. Don't worry, Professor. It's all for the greater good. My personal good. Slam. I don't think that... It's okay, you probably didn't need those notes. You've probably published like 10 books on the subject at this point. I didn't think you needed those research notes anyway. You know, I mean, who keeps physical copies of notes anymore? You can use wonderful apps like... stuff Microsoft designed. Microsoft Office. I didn't ask for your opinion, Professor. You don't need to know what I'm doing with your belongings. You're lucky I don't do what the ghost did with your toothbrush.
Hey, Luigi. Sorry I was busy and just got back to my desk. Did I miss anything important? What's the status on my briefcase? What? A ghost maid took off with it? That won't do. No, that won't do at all. Don't just stand there. Get after her.
Like, when you say get after somebody, do you mean like to get after them with, like, Maybe I need to be on this side to get the cash under the mattress. Because there's clearly a lump there. Come on. Yield up the money. Okay. Professor, though, considering you're here for a research trip, you are carrying way too much cash with you. Were you potentially considering, like, purchasing? Do I need to look at the moon? What do I need to look at? Oh. Hello. I wasn't expecting that, if I'm being honest. There we go. How does ghost shatter, incorporeal ghost, shatter and form, like, physical, very much corporeal object? How does work? I can't. I cannot understand. Oh. I guess that watering can is no longer useful. Unless it was for the wrong plant. Like, this is very clearly for something. I'm trying to get the gold bar. Plant life means nothing to me. Look, is this because I stole Professor Egad's possessions? Are you some of his ghosts? Now look, sorry, but I'm not sorry. See, this is why I don't like despawning collectibles occasionally, just because it's like, there's all this here, and there's a good chance a lot of it would despawn by the time I'm done going through different See? There it is. There goes. There goes, there goes, there goes. Gotta grab everything. Alright, let's see if I can find a toothbrush, Professor. You're not going to want to do it. You're not going to want to use it after I'm through with it. After seeing that, I know you use it as a grooming thing, but I would not trust that anywhere near my face. Money toilet paper. Okay. A hotel for ghosts. Why would need toilet paper? What would they be excreting that would require toilet paper? Wait. Was this where that crack in the wall was? No, it wasn't. Ooh, look. Alright. Money, 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 money. Get that, get that. Oh, right. Slam. Oh, look. Health. I would say that wasn't necessary, but at the same time, it would probably despawn if I didn't take it. Oh, right. And this is why the section shot was mentioned. Now, will you stop dusting me? Alright, I need to hit the frickin' briefcase. Oh, she's a hard one to catch. Well, I didn't see you helping me. It's not like you put aim assist in this. Okay. There's very clearly some... Yep. Ghost orbs. Oh look, a cabinet. I feel like there is money in here. And a full bill of health, too. Is this where the bathroom ghost is? Oh. This is what I'm talking about with hotel bathrooms. Do not use this restroom. This restroom needs to be condemned. Let's go to this one. Maybe I'll have an easier time actually shooting it. Nope. She is not there. Is she in one of the other rooms? Doobie-doobie-doobie-doobie-doo. Yes. Slam! Okay, now this is no way to treat a maid. Let's be real here. I didn't ask for your opinion.
By the way, Luigi, here's a fun bit of trivia for you. Every time you go through a door, all of your progress up to that point is saved automatically. But it might not be if you move too quickly from door to door to door to door to door to door. You get the idea. I'd say waiting 10 seconds should be enough. You know what they say, patience is a virtue. Keep up the good work.
Okay, I get how autosave works. It means I don't need to worry about saving. Professor, I am trying to retrieve that briefcase you've been yelling at me about. Oh, there we go. Slam, slam. I wonder who stayed in this room. Was it a toad? Was one of the toads a golf enthusiast? Interesting queries to ask later. Oh, look, you're in here. Ouch. There we go. And there we go. Okay. Again, I get it's a boss mechanic, but how can Ghost phase through a wall and take solid object with it? Alright, let's grab the briefcase before Egad yells at us again. If I go exploring the other rooms, he's probably going to be like,
Luigi, get down here with my briefcase.
I wonder if it contains his medication. And I got a button.
It seems that you've also acquired a new elevator button along with my briefcase.
He's stating the obvious again.
Well done, Luigi. Come back to the lab.
Alright, let's explore. Oh, this is the renovator room. I think I've explored here already, but you don't get all the goodies in games by playing it safe. You get it by looking every single location ever. The money bat went away. Because if they're gold, it means it has money. Open the desk. I hate dust. I really do. That's not actually a joke. So was one of the Toads the golf enthusiast? And why did he bring, like, a whole mini golf setup? Like, that doesn't seem like it'd fit in a suitcase. If the luggage is color-coded, I would assume that it was the red Toad that likes golf. Me, while I understand golf is where business dealings take place, I myself often get bored. I find myself often bored with it. Toad, I'm going through your luggage. It's for the greater good. You don't need to question why. You know, some hotels, they keep a Bible in the nightstand. In this hotel, they are so affluent that they in fact keep money in there for you to use. The last resort. The last hotel you'll ever need. Curtain, that was a very inopportune time for you to exist. Okay, so it looks like, based on what I'm seeing, it does about 20 damage. Per, like, slammy. You know, the slam is a new feature that they introduced in this particular entry into the series. Both of the other two games do not have any sort of like mechanic involving it. Well, did I have a purpose in doing that? No. And honestly, given the state of the rest of the hotel, I don't think I would trust the water in that shower to be clean. Probably leave you feeling gooey. White mouse. Ooh. Do you give money? No, you don't. Alright. So Yellow Toad has a bunch of just... Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't one of those items like a bust of some sort of classical musician? It looks like Yellow Toad has taken a few leaves from Mario's book based on the amount of food I am seeing. See, Chippies planes. Considering in, I think it was Mario Galaxy where he had, his whole shtick was he was sleeping all the time. I guess that makes sense? Maybe? In a kind of roundabout sort of way. So, he's the Toad equivalent of Garfield, basically. What? Was there a point to moving that? It does not appear so. But I could do it, so I did. And now you're in the way. There we go. Even better. It broke it. Oh, I see. If you can't get it open the regular way, you wrench it open by force. Alright. You didn't need that suit jacket. You didn't need that Christmas-looking dress. Like, okay, why does only one of the rooms have a walk-in closet? That is a question that I think is worth thinking about. Why do I think it's worth thinking about?
Luigi, what are you doing? Hurry up and get back to the lab.
I'm taking my dear sweet time. Why? Because I retrieved your briefcase, it is in my possession, and now I don't need to hurry. 'Cause now there isn't a ghost maid lady who's going to take it from you. Open the door. Room 504. Hello. Boom. And slam, 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 slam. Could Luigi theoretically be charged for assault in doing this? Or would it be considered self-defense, considering that the ghosts typically in all of these scenarios seem to be the aggressor? Those are questions worth asking, although considering the amount of money Luigi is gaining over the course of this, I don't think he'd have trouble finding a lawyer. Probably a very good one. Oh! Blue Toad's the magician. Sorry, Blue Toad. Actually, I'm not all that sorry. Why? Because you are in a picture frame, and I need to get the money to save you. Exactly why the money is going to be helpful here, I know not. But I presume it is useful at some point. Just trust the process. Get that, get that. Why is there no, covering for the pipe? Most sinks I've seen sort of have something under the cabinet. Like a cabinet underneath the sink where the drain pipe is. I haven't seen very many without one unless they're one of those sinks that's on a column. Slam. All right, let's go down a floor. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Luigi, so far that's happened, at least 3...
Luigi, looks like you're able to get to the 3rd floor now. But before you head there, bring my briefcase back to the lab. I need it.
How bad do you want it, Egad? What price are you willing to pay? I could have sworn I got that earlier. I did in fact get it earlier, because now it's a ghost of a gem. Maybe that's how the gem ghosts get it. Alright. What was so important in this briefcase? Why'd you need your meds? Depends.
Welcome back, Luigi. My briefcase. Chop chop. This is what I wanted. The time has come to use it in battle.
We're sucking up ghosts. We're not fighting a frickin' war.
I'm too old to be out there catching ghosts by myself. Rather than give up on my ghostly pursuits, I thought I'd create a helper to take my place.
I have questions. You would think maybe having had a family at some point, you'd have an heir.
The latest invention from the brilliant mind of Professor Egad. I give you Luigi! The development process was a real challenge, to say the least. Fortunately, I had a little help from someone to test the prototype.
Why is it green? Why is it green? The only green person here is Luigi. And Luigi is in fact here, and I played the first game, Luigi was not in it.
How is this going to help? Now, take it easy. Here, Luigi, I'm going to attach this to the poltergeist goo. Turn around for me, would you?
Asking someone to turn around with something that shaped never seems like a good idea.
Okay, it's all set up. Luigi, let's practice a bit. Follow me outside.
I knew he'd turn. Don't give me the thumbs up. You put me in this predicament.
I caught you in my trap, Luigi. Oh, don't worry. I'm just kidding, but I'm going to need you to stay locked up.
What are you going to do to me, Professor? Why do I need to stay locked up? Are you going to leave me for dead? Leave me locked up so you can run? I knew it.
Why, you ask? Because I want you to use Luigi to try and escape from your cell. You can activate Luigi with pressing the right stick. To recall him to his tank, press the right stick twice.
Okay, Professor, let's talk here. I did not give you permission to use my image for your inventions. I desire to file a copyright claim.
Ta-da! Behold, this is your very own personal assistant, Luigi. Luigi can slip through tight spaces like grates or vents. His body is incredibly soft and malleable. It's really quite amazing. Go on, see for yourself.
You know, I'm kind of glad they didn't actually, make physics around him, just molding through things. Because seeing a Luigi-like face, squeeze through the bars like that one scene from that one dude in X-Men, I don't know how I would have been able to handle that.
There you go. He moves basically the same way you do.
I think that's a false statement.
So controlling him shouldn't take much getting used to. Oh, and that reminds me. Pressing the right stick once Luigi is active will let you switch between him and yourself. Remember that! Luigi isn't even remotely waterproof, Luigi. If he gets wet at all, he'll melt and disappear. Be careful with him around anything wet.
And he just returns to the frickin'... So he just kind of goes to sleep and projects his consciousness into this green, gooey body. And I know he said, hey, he moves the same way you do, but there's something kind of wibbly-wobbly about the way he moves. Alright, so
Like I said before, you can switch between yourself and Luigi by pressing R. You can even do it while you're in the middle of some other action, like using the poltergust goo!
So he'll just keep sucking. I'm free from your trap. Are you ready to be punished for your crimes, Professor?
Well done, Luigi. I feel like I can let you run loose with Luigi. Alright, we're done with your training, at least for now. Let's go back to the lab.
Do we have to?
Nice work, Luigi. Very impressive, I must say. That reminds me of something I wanted to tell you. I've been running the sensors in the lab and they detected the presence of a mysterious building.
You mean besides the one we're already in?
In fact, the almost-looking tower is very close to this very hotel. Luigi, I know you really want to find all your missing friends, but if you want a break from that, you can head over to the tower. It's probably crawling with ghosts that you can catch. Go on and test your skills there. For science!
I have unironically used that statement when purchasing things that I see at the store that I am insanely curious about. So I wound up buying some freaking Starburst flavored yogurt.
I've made arrangements so that you can access the tower from the lab. Just select Scare Striper in multiplayer and have fun.
Can't be that mysterious if you've already named it.
Oh wait! I just remembered something else. You can check out the Stream Park if you're feeling a little bit lonely and want some fun.
I know it's the multiplayer mode, but any adult who hears that might get some slightly different implications from that statement. Lonely, have some fun. Like, the joke is far too easy to make.
Up to 8 people can play and compete with one another. Fun! Alright, you can get to a new floor now.
Oh yeah, the button.
Head to the elevator and take it to 3F.
Alright, let's get out of the professor's chamber. If he can trap us in a cage, I don't trust it. Do you need a camera to make sure a ghost can't get in? So, could a ghost theoretically still just float through that? How safe is it really? Alright. Okay, never mind. There is a slight goopy image. Let's open you up. See what you are. You are filled with money. I will take all of it. Is that a freaking flashy thing? No, it is not. Oh, wait a minute. Pull that open. Okay, I think Professor Gad invented these, but he's putting them on stuff like safes. I don't feel like that'd be the safest option when it comes to, like, protecting something. Like, a safe normally has a combination, but instead you switch it for a locking mechanism where any fool with a strobe light can just click his light. Like, I don't even think it has to be a strobe light. Someone with a camera flash. Heck, someone just turning their flashlight on and off really fast. Anyone with any sort of portable light source, and half a brain cell could probably figure out how that lock works. Ooh, look. a gemstone. So having the gem made me invincible. Okay, we've got one more gem. The question is, where is it? I get the feeling it's like somewhere around here. Got a wall you would care to walk through, Luigi? Or rather, slurp through? Wait. Oh. Interesting. Well, you look like a likely candidate for where the last gemstone on this floor is. Or perhaps not. But you are where a golden spider is. That will give me money. Wrong button. I always get the X and Y buttons mixed up on controllers. It doesn't help that, like, between a USB Xbox controller or a Switch controller, they're swapped. Like, I played Dark Souls with a friend of mine a while back, and I kept getting mixed up on where, like, the X and Y was. So, like, I'd roll and then when I didn't mean to roll, and I'd take my Estus when I wasn't meaning to take my Estus. It's gotta be somewhere around here. Okay, yet another feature I'm kind of glad they got. This one's a feature I kind of glad they got rid of in the previous game. This little black light here had a limited battery, and it'd overheat if you left it on too long. Which was, to me, it just seemed pointless. It's gotta be around here. Like, just, where is it? Last gem. Oh, I think I found the gem. I just need to suck up the ghost spheres. Oh. Alright, let's get you. Slam. Okay, don't make him drop money if you're gonna make it so that I can't just, like, grab it all. Because he's gonna run. Oh. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because then all the money he's dropping is gonna demanifest. There we go. Where is that last gemstone? I need it. Each gem is probably worth thousands. Maybe even millions. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Well, that looks like a likely candidate. Let's shake you open, see what you contain. A bunch of money and a pearl. You know, in previous games, pearls actually did something a lot different. They used to, like, just be sort of just there. Like, you'd collect them when sucking up the bosses, and then they'd just be there. Like, it would affect the quality of the painting you get when you beat the boss. There's gotta be something around here that I'm missing. Where is it? You know, there is one thing that I think they should have kept from the first game that they didn't. I don't think it quite carried over. And that was that Luigi's face was a lot more animated, I want to say. Like, his mouth moved more, stuff like that. Okay, is there a way behind that? Because I swear there's one more gem. There is one more gem. I need to figure out where it is. Like, there's gears here. Am I crazy? There's clearly gears there, and I need them in order to, like, get things moving. Maybe sucking on this in the right way. Blowing on that. Sucking on this. I'm not gonna waste an enormous amount of time with that. I'm probably gonna waste a little bit of time on that, though. Alright. Luigi, you have a job to do. And the job is get the gem that's under there. You know what you have to do. Now go do it. Get down there. Get down there. Just goop through like you always do. Oh. That did it. I mean, I could leave Luigi down there for his crimes against humanity, but I get the feeling that I'm going to need him later. I have beef with your maker, Luigi, but for now, I cannot do anything about it. Do 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 do. I think my throat's gonna be a bit messed up tomorrow, I can tell. Alright, let's get you to floor 3, shall we, Luigi? I'm sure it's going to be full of other things that want us dead. So if Mario and Luigi were to die, would they become ghosts? I mean, Super Mario Galaxy had the Boo Mushroom. That would potentially make them Did that make him technically dead when it happened? Or did it just turn him into and give him the powers of a Boo? These are questions worth asking. Bum bum bum. Do 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 do. Kick the trash cans because there's always coins in them for some reason. Why did I answer that when it wasn't ringing? Oh, look, a key in the toilet. Was someone trying to flush the key? Like, if it were a normal size key, like a house key or something, you could definitely do that. That one, however, you cannot. There's probably going to be an actual ghost in there somehow. So does he zone out? Does he, like, just... Oh. Probably get the cover off that first. Spoop. Pull. And go through the... Go through the pipe. You have a job to do, Luigi, and you're not doing it. I think there's, like, a hidden water main, if I remember, that you used to shut this off. I haven't gotten that far in the game, but I remembered a little bit. A hidden object somewhere. Because you need to somehow be able to turn the water off, because Luigi is not waterproof. Oh look, money. Now you somehow are able to turn off the toilet. Okay, why isn't there a drain in both bathrooms if flooding is even a potential risk? Because if one bathroom has, like, no way for the thing to drain, it's not going to go anywhere. It's just going to flood that room. And then when you open it, it's going to be a big rush of water. A lot of water. Oh look, Paul Blart Mall Cop. He's guarding security real good here. All you have is a flashlight. What are you gonna do with that? It's a rat. And he dropped a key. So can ghosts control what things can pass through versus not? Did he just... Or do they just need to, like, concentrate? Did he forget the key was there and so it popped off? Flash. Give me more. Dollar bill. Flash. If I keep flashing, it's going to give me more stuff. Oh. How dare. And it's still flashing. Okay. There's clearly going to be more. And just as I thought, there'd be a secret to be had. So, the musical vibe I'm getting from here is like old-timey, like 70s, 80s type police show. Diamonds. I see we're back to, like, card suits again. Because that was kind of a theme in the previous titles. Where you kind of have to find these keys.
I hope Luigi has been very helpful for you, Lee.
Egad, for once your advice was actually helpful. Thank you.
Don't forget that he can move through tight spaces. Don't be afraid to use him.
Thank you, Professor. Oh, and he can move through there with the key. So what would Ghost buy? Oh, look, the heart key.
Luigi is unfazed by your attempts at fear.
Now you give that back.
Luigi mad! Luigi slam! Luigi's strongest one there is.
Ooh. Oh, tonight's been kind of rough on my throat. Maybe I overdid it with the old man voice. Alright, let's keep going. We still got at least 1 other hour to go. How it does open. Okay. How does this technology work? It's a question that needs to be asked. Because, like, not only is this goo, like, for some reason, able to make a potentially sentient being out of green jello, it also just is able to make a light source in and of itself. Let's unlock the heart register. Maybe it'll give us some money. More than likely, though, it's going to be a different key. Oh, look, the spade key. Well, I know how to handle this. Alright. Okay, that was not the solution. Clearly. I'm gonna need to flash this. That is the solution. Oh. That is a lot of money. Just think of all the things you can buy with it. Why, judging by the state of the hotel, you could buy this whole hotel. A bunch of little mini ghosts. Well, let's see how many of you I can catch at once. Let's make it a challenge. Ouch. Not even a challenge. I got hit once, and immediately got health back. And now I have the spade key. Now let's get the rest of this money, because since it was already here, it's not going to disappear if I don't collect it immediately. But am I going to collect it all immediately? Of course. Anything else of substance in here? It does not look like it. Like, most of the time when there's mirrors like this, there's always, like, something with them. I will find out what it is. Even if I have to suck up all the clothes in the store to do it. Hey, guard, are you gonna come out here and actually, like, guard stuff? Prevent me from vacuuming up everything not nailed down or too heavy for me to actually move? It does not appear so. Alright, the spade one was way up here. Hello, actual me. I am your astral projection. What? What even? That was not at all difficult. Not even a challenge. The challenge is probably going to come after I open the drawer again, isn't it? Yep, there's the key. Okay. Again, I'm questioning game mechanics, but why would key to other store be in register for first store? Sunglasses. Let me guess. It means I can't flash you immediately after doing so. You know, that just was not your pair of glasses, friend. They didn't suit your face. So what were to happen if I were to say, if these ghosts run out of health before I suck them into the vacuum? Would they just de-manifest, running out of ghostly power? These are questions that I think need answered. You know, I would feel bad about breaking all this merchandise, but I'm sure they're insured. They're probably not going to be out any money from this. King Boo-themed merchandise. Gee, I wonder whose idea that was. Perhaps it was Mrs. Gravely's idea. Oh, can I actually open the stalls now? Flash. Does a coffee... I'm assuming that's a latte machine, yeah? It, like, steams the milk? Would that make that sort of noise? Because it almost sounded like it was screaming. No, 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 no. No, my golden friend, you are coming with me. You are coming with me, my golden friend. Do not resist. Do not resist. Cooperate. Cooperate and maybe I'll make it less sucky for you. I mean, I was completely lying. That was a lie. And I feel absolutely no remorse for it. Alright, now I just gotta figure out how to get down to the barbershop, and I get the feeling it involves Mr. Goopy Goo going through here and probably dropping through a vent of some sort. Oh. Well, that's inconvenient. How do I get down from here? That's clearly not working. But now I need to get that. But now I need to get the key back. Luigi, you know what to do. Oh. Okay, I need him to actually bring it back. A little bit annoying, not gonna lie. You know, I hear if you have a second player in this, you can have them control Luigi. And then have you both play at the same time. Go to... Oh boy, I wonder. Is it going to be big strong ghost that is red? You just assumed I wanted you to take the key? And now it's open.
I did it.
Oh look, possessed scissors. You know, I could just do the register, but I think I am going to take this entire thing first. Because obviously, the stores here are in need of an update, and obviously you cannot renovate a store without clearing out its previous inventory. flash the register and suck up the spirit balls. You know, in a game where a lot of obvious things are stated, they don't actually explain the spirit ball mechanics for the blacklight.
I'm a star.
And let me guess, after grabbing this key is when I'm going to encounter the other ghosty. And he waddled away, waddle, waddle. I mean, Luigi, were you just gonna stand back the whole time? And let me guess, the top of the... Oh look, they were working before, now they are broken. I wonder who is to blame. Oh, come on, Luigi, I know you've been on a stair climber machine before. There was a gym in the first game. Okay, that might be a little fast. These guys were in the second game, but I think they went under a different name, if I recall. Alright. You think you're a big tough guy? Well, you're gonna find out you're not so tough. Not so tough, not so tough. Okay, actually attack me. Your flexing's not gonna do anything to me. Also, why would a ghost have two tails? Come to think of it, why would a ghost's legs completely convert into just a ghostly tail? And be just one?
He'll be a big help to my research, though. Keep up the good work, okay?
I'm sorry for not reading that one. I should have. Alright. Now to take care of Paul Blart Mall Cop. Ba 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 ba. You know, the fact that... Oh, it's because of the badge, probably. Although, I haven't really seen any police badges that have a 5-pointed star. Usually they're either 6 or they're a shield. I don't think I've seen any actual police badges that are a 5-point star. But maybe that's just me, and maybe it could be I'm just am not well versed in like police departments that aren't from where I grew up. Hey, I'm stealing your merchandise. There's no escaping from me, Paul Blart. There is only the vacuum for you. And trust me, it's going to suck. You know, you might have done better with a hose as opposed to probably the puniest super soaker you could ever find. Ooh. And that's how it's done. You know, as far as bosses go, I think for the most part I'm doing kind of okay for a no-hit run. I have, of course, taken a couple of hits from other enemies, so this is not a self-imposed challenge. I'm just saying that I've done a mostly good job avoiding getting hit. Alright, let's vacuum all the stuff in here because this back room is filthy. No thanks to Mr. Blart. For someone who who seems to be a security guard of some sort, he clearly had a poor time with his job. Why, I would report it to Miss Gravely herself if it wasn't for the fact that she wants me imprisoned in a painting for all eternity. Which, granted, I'm guessing if you're a ghost, you have plenty of time to think of things that are worse than being dead. What was that about? Did Luigi suddenly gain sapience, or was it just a random fluke? My money's on random fluke. You know, much as I made fun of the Super Soaker Mr. Blart had earlier, I get the feeling that he probably didn't have much other options. What need would ghosts have for a Super Soaker anyway? Would ghosts need to regulate body temperature in some way? And why would they need to if they don't... You did not somehow manage to not see me break into any of these stores. You literally had monitors right there. Okay, that's not going to work. Is there anything else that isn't nailed down? Oh, you seem a likely target. Nope, you're not. Well, I'll come back later. Oh, the escalators are working again. Thank you, Mr. Red Ghost, for somehow fixing them from my backpack. Well, that'd definitely make you a bit loopy. And now... call the elevator.
Oh, yeah.
And now the second floor. I'm guessing part of the reason why they're having you get the buttons out of order is partially to make it so that you can't predict what button you're going to get next, and it would make some sense for it to be different buttons that you get the whole time. That being said, it still bothers me you don't get the buttons in order. I gotta be better about reading those little text boxes to you out loud. Especially considering I block, like, maybe a sixth of the screen if I had to be mathematical about it. But I get the feeling that I don't need to be mathematical about it. I can guesstimate. Alrighty. Let's see what other wonders this... It gave me a button to the floor I was already having access to because it is connected to the lobby. I understand. I could have literally done this at any time just from having the suction cup. Ooh, cheese. Why did you take the cheese with you? Alright, let's see where this leads. I need to get a drink again. I'm not used to talking for extended periods, so it dries me. So I'll admit that while I'm getting used to streaming and I'm having a good time of it, it dries my throat out like crazy. In fact, let's see. Last week, I think I probably noticed it more because I had to go to work. I sounded a bit hoarse the next day. Yes, Luigi, suck up the wanted posters. No one needs to know what crimes you've committed. I don't even know what you did, but you seem like a decent chap. Oh, look, a crow. I must have you for my collection. I will name you Vigros. What is in here? A bathroom. Wonderful. Open sesame. Was that supposed to be a model of a ghost, or are the toilets just designed like that? Alright, there we go. Alright, come on. They're doing a really good job of keeping me not... There we go. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I do feel a little bit bad about that, but at the same time, to question earlier, this is a hotel for ghosts, yes? Why would ghosts need toilet? They have no bowels to evacuate. So my question still stands. Am I the bad guy with that one? Maybe, I mean, he was running away and I kind of did attack him first. But am I really? So, why does Ghost Hotel have kitchen? Oh, a banana. Alright, let's keep going. Keep on going. To whatever viewer left, have a good evening. Let's see, get that. I mean, that viewer probably might not have left when I noticed, probably well before. And I understand, at least in my area, it's getting a bit late. Alright, get in there. There was no gem in there. But that's what I was expecting. Now, what are you? How do I proceed? I know the kitchen's the next step forward, but how do I proceed? Oh look, I have made the ghosts angry. lovely visual. Ah, money. More money. I feel like that should open in some way. Also, why would the restaurant section have a billiards room? I'm questioning the design of the hotel, aren't I? But these are questions to be acknowledged. Like, were these particular facilities designed with the idea that basically the ghosts would decide, hey, I'm just going to have all this stuff. I don't need any of it, but I'm going to F around with it. Played billiards on the 2nd floor. I got an achievement. Is it really playing billiards, though? Considering that all I did was suck the balls down the pockets. Da, 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 da. Oh, hey, can I remove table? And now I can freely roam between rooms. Does that have lingering consequences? It does not appear so. Restaurant. Let me guess, I'm going to need to fight my way through the ristorante. Yep, just as I thought. I'm gonna need to fight my way through the restaurant first. And they aren't eating the food, they're screwing around with it. It's like they don't need this food, but they're messing around with it. So what's the point? Is it just because they like to screw around with things? Is this a food fight? I feel like this is a food fight. Let's see, slam. Yep, just as I thought. I'd need to fight through the entire restaurant. And bellhops again. You know, I think there are way too many sort of, like, jobs that require the bellhop hat. Because, I mean, I can think of an usher, I could think of a maitre d' at a restaurant. There are way too many jobs that require this hat. You all need better uniforms. Smack. Oh, audio cut out there for a sec. Oh, it's probably because my feet are touching the cable. Yes, in fact, I do have them. Get that. Oh, goody. I can refill my health before I attempt to completely and utterly kill the boss. Or, I suppose killing's not the right term, is it? Alright. I know I need to get rid of the smoke somehow. Do I just vacuum away at all? I think whatever you're cooking, sir, it is burning. You can't do it alone, Luigi. You're going to need more power.
In situations like these, you need to work together.
Why are you getting mad at me over that? That one was your own fault for getting distracted.
Francois.
I can do... I may not be able to do a French chef very well, but my Swedish chef is not too bad. I just need to get away so that I can get more large objects to throw at you. Okay, why are you hitting yourself? Alright, slam, 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 slam. Look, dude, I get it. You are frustrated. Being a chef is a tough job, but you don't need to smack yourself with the pan. How long are you planning on going out about that? That's how long. This is just a bad angle. Alright, so I'll need to get him, like, one more time before I can, like, just finish him off. I get the feeling that while he is throwing fishies, he's not going to allow me to get the thing I need in order to finish him off. What's the matter? What into the thing to cool off? Okay, I need another heavy object. Will that do? Oh, that'll definitely do. Oh, he's going for another round. Okay, in the history of video gaming, has using a spinny attack ever actually been an effective strategy? Because it always seems like the success rate is very low. Come on. It won't let me fire it. Does it not count as a heavy enough object?
Come on, let me shoot the ham hock at you.
Damn it. Running away, running away, running away, running away. Running away from the angry chef. Okay, is there nothing left I can shoot at him? I need to be able to shoot him to be able to do the boss fight, and yet I can't... I seem to find myself missing heavy objects. Oh, I see. It's because that doesn't launch. Oh, I see. There we go. Okay, so the fish he throws works. Okay, there we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Just need to not take another hit. Okay, I got a little bit of health back. So yes, obvious objects in the kitchen. I just need to wait for him to throw a fishy again. Look, I don't need you to start spinning. It's just really not an effective battle strategy. There we go. Gosh, dang it. I need to get him. I need to get him. I need to get him, but he keeps having a chef mad at me. I really wish that there was a little bit more of a precise way to aim. The right control stick is not fulfilling that purpose. Alright, let's finish it off, Swedish chef. There we go. Oh, finally I got him. Got him, I got him, I got him. Ooh, and enough to actually heal me. Okay, that dance was funny. Okay. No. I don't care what game it is. This time where it kind of just yanks your chain for the objective. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. I'm trying to actually, like, get in the center of it. There we go. Yank. Oh, look. All of the wonderful things to eat. Although, considering it's green and glowing, I have many questions about its edibility. Alright. Paul! That seems useful. Would that have one-shotted him if I had tossed him into the... Oh, look, obvious trap. I need to get you over a stove. I cannot believe how that works. Alright, you look like something I could vacuum. It looks like an anglerfish. Why and how would that fish still be alive? Is it alive? Is it weird and undead? And was that just... Oh, it was probably there just to screw with me. Well, I know what to do here. Oh, for the love of... Like, the lure is obvious. There we go. Why do they pop if... Don't just hold it up above your head. Put it in your pocket. So, not only did they falsely let me grab the objective once now, but twice. I am not pleased. Okay, what even would the point of that spinny stuff be? So, normally he goes into a trance. He's still in a trance. You know, it says something about Luigi's mental capacity, considering he can continue to multitask in that way while still being able to control Luigi while still using the poltergust. Alright. Suck that up, suck that up. Get that. Alright, let's keep moving on and catch the freaking rat again. Okay, the fact that it's glowing like that indicates to me that there is some sort of... there's some sort of, like, ghosty thing with the rat, but they did a better job hiding it. Oh look, our third variety of ghost kind of looks like that one slim ghost uncle from the Casper movie. Alright, slam you, slam you, slam you, slam me again. Those guys are sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. As soon as you pop out, I'm gonna flash you. Come on out. Come on out. I'm waiting. I am waiting on you. There you are. Slam, 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 slam. I don't know why it lets me just stick my hand in there, but okay. Now, how do I open you? Probably a hidden object somewhere, I would think, yeah? Oh. Why didn't I think of the obvious solution? That's on me, I presume. Somehow, I managed to hate these rats more than I hate King Boo or the ghosty lady from the beginning. Why? Because I'm basically being jerked along. No one likes these sorts of levels. They are not good design. Can I just go in this one, or is it locked? Cool, I can just go in this one. The ghost, the rat very clearly went into this bathroom. So clearly, I need to open these. Why? Okay. I'm going to be so angry if I am required to do the friggin' thing one more time. No one likes backtracking. Especially when it's just after you beat a boss. I do love this game so far. It has its charm, but I definitely do have some complaints. But I'm kinda like that with everything, regardless of whether or not it's a thing I like. But then again, nothing's perfect. Oh yeah! Luigi, why are you surprised at this point? It happens, like, every time you put the button in. You're doing a great job.
Luigi, you're doing a great job. Why don't you make your way back to the lab, okay? There's something I want to tell you. See you soon.
Well, I suppose I'm going to the basement then. Why do I get the feeling one time I'm going to have a false lead where I kill a boss and it just gives me the first floor button? Unless that's what King Boo gives me, in which case it kind of makes sense, because after all that, why would anyone want to stay here? Alright, Professor, what do you want?
Oh, Luigi, you're finally back, eh? You shouldn't keep an old man waiting, you know.
Why, is it because you don't have long left?
I've been busy down here. This lab is almost fully operational. By the way, Luigi, you must be getting pretty good at exploring the hotel, am I right? Have you been sucking up stuff with the poltergeist goo?
I mean, that's what it's for, isn't it?
Your pockets must be fit to bursting with all the money you've picked up out there.
I don't like where this is going.
Fret not. I have the perfect solution to your cumbersome currency problem. Just give it all to me.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Drumroll, please. I'm proud to announce. Professor Egad's shopping network is now open for business right here in the lab. Ta-da! I've stocked some rather useful items here. They're all yours for a modest fee. To celebrate the shop's grand opening, just this once I'm giving away a free gold bone. Go on, Luigi, just select the gold bone to claim it.
You got the one gold bone.
Gold bones are incredible items that give you a second wind if your health runs out. You'd be wise keeping you on hand, so if you want more, you'll have to buy them. I've got other items in stock, so feel free to browse. Oh, I almost forgot. I have other matter to address while you're here. Luigi, could you turn around for a moment to adjust your poltergeist goo?
Just refer to it as a poltergeist. Stop referring to it as the goo. Did you destroy the other iterations, or are they still around someplace? Maybe in your attic.
And done. I just added a new feature to the poltergeist goo. My research indicates that boos are hiding out in this hotel. I just added a feature to help you track them down. Don't worry about the details. I'll fill you in later. Well then, that's it from me, Luigi. Get back out there and keep exploring the hotel.
Alright. And I think for now that is an excellent stopping point. So, let's return to the office for now. Well, I've definitely been having some fun with this game, in addition to making fun of Professor Egad, because it seems a bit too easy sometimes. I can't help but wonder if Egad was a character meant for adults to make fun of. Anyway, so that was a lot of fun, and like I said, I do have sound alerts set up, so if you do want to screw with me in that way, you can. I think the fact that we're playing Subnautica again next week is probably the perfect opportunity, because as I explained in the previous streams, the rotation is going to be of 3 games, and we've just gone through the first full rotation. So next week we're playing Subnautica, the week after that we're playing Honey, I Joined a Cult, and after that we're going to be playing Luigi's Mansion 3 the week after. However, if we wind up beating Luigi's Mansion 3 before the poll runs out, before the rotation runs out, I suppose I'll need to run the poll again. thank you for joining me this evening. You all have a good night. And I'll see you next week on Wednesday, same time, same station. Or rather, website. Good night.